Hello and welcome to the Evening Star Cavern. Sitting here next to this war wizard, contemplating this peaceful scene for what will be our level 25 episode of Fellowship of the Forge. We've just come through the druids chain. We had one or two, as you always will, I think, one or two touchy moments. The that chain has some tough old end fights, doesn't it? None more so than when that pile of bears, the what is it, Thorn and Paw, the end of that, everything just piles into you, doesn't it? So, especially given that I wasn't able to hold a lot of it, we did struggle a little bit there, but we managed to come through. There were one or two deaths, weren't there? But broadly speaking, we did okay. And this one click heal to max, which is the reconstruct spell, is still standing us in very good stead. Um,
Mhm.
Epic feats for 25. Nothing terribly exciting on my side. I just took spell power force because I've got the arcane tempest and the meteor storm, which half of that is using force. And what did you take? Double shot, didn't you? So standard stuff, giving us a little bit more power. Other than that, did you change any gear?
No, I don't change it any gear.
No,
I
I.
only had put some points on the Reaper trees.
Yeah,
I removed some. I removed some that was in the middle tree and
right.
put on the other two.
Ah, yes, of course,
I
because you're
removed.
spreading points across three trees with your intelligence and spell power coming from the middle one. Normally, a ranged wouldn't put points in the middle. So
Yeah,
yes,
so I decreased it a little bit on intelligence, I
yeah,
think. Now my intelligence is 49.
nice. I have just put 1 point in the fifth core of the dire thaumaturge tree, so to give a few more spell points and a tiny little bit more spell power. So that 150 spell points should last me all of about 2 or 3 seconds more. Okay, so let's go like lambs to the slaughter then. Evening Star 3 is on the menu.
Let's go.
Explore the Demonweb.
Let's go. That's that one we need to be jumping to get to the quest. Would be
Jumping.
silly to do that one. Yeah, you
Jump,
remember.
jumping to get to the quests.
You will remember
Back into my web so
in
soon,
time.
mortals? How interesting. It's a little late to try to finish what started
Actually, we've got lucky here, and this east path is up,
when you killed my servant Karis back on Eberron.
or
The
rather,
family
south path
lords
as
of
it is
this
here.
pitiful realm of Kyber thought they could share power. How foolish they were to think that the spinner of shadows would work
Why? The
alongside them.
ways to go to the quest changes over
Otherwise
time.
gained by snatching it from
The
the unworthy.
sometimes certain paths are not up, and it just means you have to, you have to go a slightly different way round. The path we
That's what I
took,
mean with.
the path we took there is, in my experience, is more often than not up. So
So now you remember what I mean with jumping to get to the quest or not?
jumping to get to the what, like dropping down? Oh, you mean like dropping down into the void and sort of teleporting to a different part? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me that is jumping. Yes.
Okay. It's funny you mentioned that because somebody who looked at my little guide I'd made for this section, they told me two things. First of all, that my point of view was very difficult to follow, and secondly, that um, they were aware that you had to sort of drop off the edge at certain points to try and get to specific spawn points to be close to the quests. First mistake I make all the time in here is not talking to Grulamith at the start, so let's try not to do that.
A booming voice shakes you to your bones. Mortals here.
Okay, immediately to the right.
Show yourselves, weaklings. I would speak with you.
I think in this quest, Featherfall, there's like a Demonweb environmental effects gravity. The Featherfall is almost always on, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that mess, my god.
Automatic.
Get him, Annie, yes. Okay. Oh, we're taking fear damage, aren't we? Thank you. Let's pick up these. There's a couple of spell wards there for you to do. Definitely worth doing, because we can have a full trap bonus from this one for not doing too many. There's another one in the corner there by that chest, which I know you're going to want. Oh, there's a boss here as well. Is he gone? Nope.
You have defeated
Okay, nice one.
the Hezru Guardian.
So that's 10% already. One nice thing about that new expansion that's coming, the removal of the set bonuses, and they're putting it onto individual items. So where in the past, anytime we got a nice piece of armor we thought we might like to use and didn't do because it would break a set, now there's going to be less of that. So if there's a nice piece of armor, you can totally work it into your gear, I think, in future. I think that's the way they are planning to go with the game in general in future. Move away from this set business. There's a Plague Reaper down
The
there.
set bin is... I like the set thing, because, well, it kind of makes you to need to get those items.
There'll still be plenty of farming and stuff, just a different type of farming. The people will be farming for the augments that will go on the gear instead of the set thing, the set pieces. I think there'll be more farming actually, because they'll have to get the right augment pieces. Oh my god, what's going on here, game? Okay, there's a couple of traps to get here, one of them on this bridge. Another one to the left here. You can see it there. And I think that'll be the max bonus. So while technically we didn't need those, there is a chest up here, and we know the bear likes chests.
I do.
And that's the max bonus.
La, 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 la.
This one in particular, it's less difficult on the combat side, it's just more about the pathing, trying to follow the right path. There's a group of 4 of them that we can't see at the moment on this pedestal thing. Here we need to do the fighty thing. Let's get some AoE going here. Lovely stuff, Annie, lovely shot.
You have defeated Shoaz, the
Nice.
Dragon
Oh,
Guardian.
Just
there's a Reaper here. Now, you made a chest, did you? There's also a chest over on the other side there. Took a big shot there. Thank you. I guess that's gnomish now for need a heal. Or the new dead gnome.
What?
I took a big shot there.
Oh.
I think this is another one we need to do, is it? Yes, it is. Let's go for it. Plague on me. Nice. Plenty of remnants and things here. Okay, let's go up towards the door. Don't mess with me, I'm a toughened construct.
Mm-hmm. You are a heroic companion as well.
Ah! Now, do we need that shrine? No, I don't think we do. Unless you needed your boosts filling up, in which case we can go back. Ooh, launched. Wow. Oh, crikey, that meteor swarm does a great job of clearing up the packs of spiders, as does your AoE attack. Where are we going through here? Where am I going?
Oh,
Did you do? Oh, I nearly fell off the edge as well. I'm guessing you nearly followed me into the abyss.
You aren't quite as feeble as you look, mortals. Come find me, and I'll give you your reward.
Okay, now this can get quite tough. Maybe we could do it all from distance.
You'll need to find a way to reach him.
Oh, this could be a problem now. Hammer the closest ones, Annie, or else we're going to be in real trouble.
You have defeated the Ubiquitous Guardian of Wisdom, Nillifax. The south path is clear.
there is a fear in the middle of them.
A fear?
No, he's dead.
Where do you see a fear?
The north
No, I think it's dead.
Oh, okay.
I think we killed it.
Yeah,
In
that
the middle
wasn't
of
too
it.
bad.
at the top of a web strand lies some kind of button or switch.
Okay, make him vulnerable. Set all your boosts going, Annie. I've got you healing wise. Nice, lovely.
Condemned by
There's one or two things still to go we haven't finished. So we just have to try and sneak off the side here. It's a little bit fiddly.
What side? What side?
Just sneak off the side there. It doesn't matter if you can't do it. And we're almost at the end.
At long last, you hold the
Okay.
arcane orb that Lolth gave to Grulamith. You've accomplished your mission and helped thwart the Spider Queen's plans. Though it's a dangerous
Pathing
thing to
wise,
draw
that's
the
definitely the
attention
most
an angry
tricky of the
guard.
three. I think the other two are much more linear. Beginning to think about what we're going to do for the one where you have to touch the barrier. Maybe we could try and use your pet, because that will be a level 20 pet, so it probably won't die to a single shot. And
Yeah.
we can both heal, repair it.
Good idea.
It does happen on occasion, just not very often.
But you will need to tell me when is the right moment to make it touch it.
Okay. It's not this one. I think this is the yeah, this is the easier one of the three, I think.
Stands on the next rise in his true form, waiting.
Well, I think that the hardest part on this quest is to find them.
To find?
To find them.
Oh, you mean the wilderness area? Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty, probably including me, that would agree with that. Yeah, the pathing in the wilderness is not straightforward, that's for sure.
You have come to honor our bargain. Good.
With that, the Yugoloth vanishes from sight.
God, I nearly fell off the side of the thing there.
The shattered remnants of some fallen kingdom rest between the Demonweb strands. Somewhere in here is the ruins keep, the demon Kishnaurak, and the orb.
Nice, lovely stuff there. I took a big hammering from something.
To guard the orb entrusted him by Loth, Kishnaurak fashioned 3 signs of power. While they hold, none may enter ruins keep. Several drow stand arguing before
Okay,
the
going
first
up for
sign.
the sign, get ready around them, Annie. They're going to, maybe they're just going to dance, I don't know.
Oh, awesome.
The sign
What?
has ceased, but something feels
Awesome.
wrong. Perhaps it had protections.
Nice job, okay.
The sign of binding lies.
All
at
would
the
have
edge of
enjoyed
the
that
ruins.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Crikey.
The second sign floats just at the edge of the promontory. There must be a way out.
Lovely stuff, that. Could see the big attacks going in there to that Reaper. Okay, I'll do the same again then, eh? If it worked once. Unless you want to go and touch the sign.
I don't know where is the sign.
Okay,
Sorry.
no worries.
The sign turns off with a reluctant, anguished shudder. A chill runs up and down her spine.
Nice.
Oh, open the chest.
Nice. Are you feeling alright telling me about it? You just felt guilty about the last one. For any who didn't
I
know,
think it was, I just used the opportunity to talk about it.
Beyond the
right,
sign,
okay.
ruins keep
Yeah.
can be seen.
For any who didn't know, the bear is A, into biology, and B, into stealth looting of chests. Oh god, that was terrible.
Stands guard before the third sign.
And one of my favorite things is make the gnome a little bit embarrassed.
Go on, he's held.
I am going on already, you know.
The power drains suddenly from the
I
side in
am.
one
I am.
violent jolt. You feel the third and final sign has been undone. The barrier has dropped, and the way into the Yugoloth waits for you
Let's
by the
go.
planar door. The Yugoloth agent calls into the first planar
Okay.
door.
Where to?
Follow me.
Hmm. Do you have any news about the Tour de France today?
It was a flat stage today, so I'm guessing. Oh, the only thing I know is that some people, Cavendish has accused some people of riding with COVID, and sort of covering it up to
Oh,
not be thrown out of the race.
Here's more. Growls and
I can
controls
understand that must be quite a
oh.
difficult decision. You know, do you reveal the fact that you've got it and so throw away like months of preparation if you happen to be a
And your
leader?
team as well,
and your
because
collaboration
it's kind
come to
of
an end.
hurting your
More
team too.
importantly,
Because
the orb is no
let's
longer
suppose a
yours.
leader, that could have a win in the stage needs to not run. So the full team will be
Also,
hurt
I
by
think
this.
we've come towards a slightly different
With the
attitude
orb
towards
disabled,
COVID now,
its
haven't
power
we?
no longer binds and holds the thread.
Hmm.
You know, everybody's had their jabs, and there comes a time where you've got to try to, move on. It's like somebody riding with a cold, or you know,
Yeah,
something
that's a
like that.
discussion. I'm not, I come from the health thing, and this is a discussion people need to have now. Now that everyone is had the vaccine,
Yeah.
the COVID should be treated as a cold. You know,
Through the ages, I have
that is
achieved my
something
goals
that
using wicked
people
craft and
need to
brutal
discuss
resolve.
and have
I
like
expect no less from any who
a
call
way
Yeah.
to
themselves their
behave like
N-
gods.
this for
not
these,
not sort of
Those that
going
do
into
best
a
to me.
panic and
Fight
overreacting. I
harder.
agree, but I think Cavendish was saying there was somebody who was unwell who is going to be not continuing. I can't remember who it was.
I am not saying if it's right or is wrong. I'm saying that people should get to a conclusion with it because nowadays, for example, I feel worried by even discussing it, and a lot of people, of course, I think that feel worried about discussing about COVID as well. Like
Why do you feel worried discussing it? Everybody has a right to a point
because
of view.
I think it's because in every place, like I am from
Are
Brazil,
you
like
in
in
the
every place.
quest?
Has undergone a violent
No, I don't know
upheaval.
what is the quest.
Islands of rock
You were
lie
right
scattered,
next to it,
and
Annie, from what
bridges
I could
snapped.
see.
You will have to find a
Ah,
new
I
path
was.
to the
Okay,
rift
so I
between
am.
worlds.
But you're not.
Um,
You're not here.
so I am going.
Ah,
Um, so it involved a lot of political, uh, opinions.
I know there
This.
were some very prominent people, weren't there? The likes of Trump and your Bolsonaro, who were really um, saying it was a complete nonsense and they weren't going to do anything to care about it.
Mm-hmm.
And there were all the conspiracy theorists and whatever else. I just know that one of my dog walking customers also happens to be a nurse who was called up during the COVID time onto an intensive care ward,
Leaving no way
and there
forward
was
other
some
than down.
tough stuff that she mentioned. I wish all could see my disco ball now. That did help, didn't it? I think it's going to be very helpful in this
Yeah,
quest.
always help.
We need to drop down
Mm-hmm.
somewhere from here.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do another one down here.
Another ambush. It's as if these forces were carefully placed to keep you from the rift between worlds.
Okay, I think there might be one or two more. No, maybe not. Oh, there are. Okay. Oh, Annie, I'm not with you.
I found out.
I'm not with you.
Are these scattered masses of
Right,
rubble work of
now would be a good
Okay.
time to summon the
unstable
dog.
vortex of the rift? Or both?
Summon the dog. Where is him? Wait, because I need to find a way to call him. It's. I passed so long without calling him that I even removed it from my bar.
I'll try to block
Okay.
both corridors up where they spawn with a disco thing to try and make it easier for us. The dog needs to be parked next to the... Oh, we're not quite there yet, are we? My bad. I thought we were towards the final thing, but we're not quite
The
there.
depth of the
I
abyss
think now we're
dips
going to be
between
there.
this ledge and the neck. Magma bleeds from the vein.
Yes, can you see the breach there, the rift? The dog needs to be parked in front of that. And then each time there's a lull in the proceedings, you need to click on the rift
If it,
and heal
we
it.
should buff the dog
A magical
or not.
barrier suddenly appears, blocking
I
access
think
to
it'll
the
be
rift.
okay. I'm going to try and keep a disco ball on both sides. If you want to take the other side,
To find. Your world is bleeding into the Spider Queen's
So tell me when I need to.
Yeah, I'll tell you. You'll get a cue. Most of the time, you'll get a cue to tell you.
survive my tests. I will fight you myself.
I don't pay attention on those things.
Now,
The Dragloff growls.
click on the rift and
Force fuses into the rift.
That's it?
make
I
the dog
did?
interact. Yes, I think you did. Well done.
It's far from stable.
God, just die.
Is that your best?
Oh, now.
He jeers.
I've seen more
Now?
The
Yeah.
barrier has gone down
Go
again.
dog, go dog,
It won't
go
stay
dog.
down for long.
Okay.
Okay, now.
He barks.
Okay, go dog.
I think your disco ball's going to run out in a second. I'm going to try and replace that. And again, Annie, on the rift.
Seeds.
time for
Go
something
dog.
bigger.
Haha. Good.
Okay, big thing now to have a go at. It's after your dog. Hammer it, Annie. Boost. That's it, that's good. I think we've got their attention. Lovely stuff. Heal the rift.
And begins his summoning.
Heal the rift.
Do the rift.
Oh god. Go dog.
Rift now appears to be
Okay.
partway
Nice.
synchronized.
The balls are up.
Should do the trick. He
And
roars.
again.
Go dog, go dog. Haha. Good dog.
Remember you have AoE as well, knockdown, that you can use in the absence of the disco ball.
I know. Using them. Now?
Now,
Now I do the
yeah,
rift?
you do.
His face as he begins. arrives a moment early and sees you healing the rift.
And again, Annie, now, last one.
The rift has been stabilized.
Well done. Now we've got some... Oh, I shouldn't have done that with big things up behind you.
Greycloth.
Fixing the rift like that. You made yourself weak and angry. Let's quit fighting. Time to fight.
There is a Fear Reaper there.
Oh, is there? I hadn't seen it. I still don't see it.
Greycloth grunts.
I think I killed it.
Well done.
When she has consumed the bread,
Yes, not bad at all. I think that disco ball was the star performer there, wasn't it?
The barrier shielding the orb
That's good, yeah.
I don't know if you want this Wisdom 8. No, I don't think you do.
And the doggo did well.
The
as
dog
well.
did do well.
Defenses.
I always have instances where the thing doesn't do what it's supposed to and all that in there and dies stupidly. So yeah, did very nicely there. That's one for the in the hireling plus column. And I think that concludes this time's episode. That's it for the Evening Star. So that's great. Well done. Thank you very
Well
much
done.
as always for looking. We will lick our wounds and speak to you in the next one. Take care.
Take care.